My Hawk meme coin is live!
Have you ever just looked at your bank account, your life savings, everything that you worked so hard for and thought, what if I just threw this all away? Well, now you can with that Hawk Tuah scam on that thing meme coin that was just released the other day. Now, some of you might be asking, wait, what? What? There's a Hawk Tuah meme coin? Yes, there is now a Hawk Tuah meme coin. Haley Welch, the Hawk Tuah girl, as most of you may know her as, is on minute 14 of her 15 minutes of fame. Usually, whenever a celebrity is dying out, running out of options, running out of money, or feeling like they're fading from relevancy, what is the thing that they always do? It's either start an OnlyFans, or drop a crypto scam. It looks like Haley Welch chose crypto scam. After months and months of milking her viral moment, saying, yeah, you guessed it, the funny phrase, Hawk Tuah, she's now finally gotten to a point that I guess her podcast, sponsorships, and overall internet fame just wasn't enough for her. She needed to do something else, something big, something different that no one else has done before. And that thing was a crypto scam. Yeah, it seems like everybody's doing a crypto scam. I literally just made a video about Jack Doherty doing a crypto scam. Why is everybody doing crypto scams now? What happened to diss tracks for attention? Also, please excuse the fact that it looked like a steaming hot pile of dog shit left out on a hot sunny day. I'm kind of sick right now, hence the nasally voice, but anyways, back to the story at hand. So when her meme coin launched last night, it was actually doing pretty well. It shot up to about 500 million in terms of total revenue, total money being pumped into it, before it came crashing down harder than the Twin Towers on 9/11, down to 60 million. Because everybody that owned the coin, who I'm guessing was devs, her, people that worked on it, rug pulled all their money out, made their cash, and left everyone hanging to dry. And honestly, calling this a pump and dump is an insult to people with premature ejaculation issues. They didn't even last 2 pumps. This crash happened in 20 minutes. That really isn't even 2 pumps. Bro just basically looked at the coochie and nutted instantly. And of course, people were more upset than a baby during nap time. And I would like to say rightfully so, but if you actually thought you're gonna get rich on Hawk Tuah meme coin, you kind of deserve to lose your money. Why do people keep investing into these meme coins by these rich people who are clearly just trying to scam you? Anybody that comes out with any coin whatsoever that has any sort of relevancy is legit just trying to make their bag and dip. That is it. I don't know why this is still a conversation that needs to be had. Why people are still falling for this. Like, genuinely, how stupid do you have to be to tell your wife, kiss her on the mouth and be like, baby, we're gonna be rich. I'm gonna be able to pay off this mortgage. I'm gonna be able to pay for little Timmy's cancer. Oh, how? No, I didn't get a raise. I didn't get a promotion. Remember that meme I showed you a couple months ago? Yeah, Hawk Tuah. Yeah, she made a cryptocurrency. Remember that crypto stuff I told you about? Not NFTs. Okay. I know I lost the first house with the NFTs, but this one's different. I promise, baby. We're gonna make a comeback. If that was you, there's no sympathy. Like, you got, bro. Now, moral implications aside, pump and dumps are illegal. They are very illegal. More illegal than slapping your grandma across the face with a tube sock full of pennies. So illegal, in fact, that a law firm saw this going on and got an instant boner and decided to say, hey, if you got scammed by the Hawk Tuah girl, hit us up. We'll sue her. Get some of that money back for a small fee, of course. Yeah, that's right. Haley Welch might be spitting on that thing to smuggle some cigarettes into prison here in a few months. And of course, this didn't just catch the eye of the money-hungry lawyers. It also caught the eye of a well-known YouTuber and crypto scam investigator, CoffeeZilla. He went into a space with Haley Welch and a couple of the other devs of the Hawk Tuah meme coin after it started crashing and circulating that there was some foul play there. And here's a screen recording of that interaction.
This is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the f are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
You know, I don't know why he's being so hard on her, asking what are they doing? She's just a small town farm girl who had a viral moment, plays on her meme, and is now just trying to earn herself some money. I mean, anybody would do what she's doing, right? I mean, start the podcast, go everywhere that she's getting invited to and get paid for it. I mean, who wouldn't? That 15 minutes of fame, sometimes that's all people get. You gotta capitalize on it. She's just some small town girl trying to make her parents proud. by pulling a crypto scam, man. Come on. Nah, but seriously, it is so funny to me that they all went into this Twitter space. Yes, I'm still gonna call it Twitter, to try and defend themselves on why this wasn't a rug pull and how they didn't do anything illegal at all. There's no way. They even came up with this little infographic to show, hey guys, here's all these percentages and numbers and things. We definitely didn't scam you. Not a scam, I promise. Hand on the Bible. And now they're scrambling faster than cockroaches when you turn the lights on in a shitty motel to cover up their tracks and make it seem like everything is all right.
No, that's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on Chain. So
yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We could answer that.
You know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens going directly from the main account.
CoffeeZilla, just chill for a second.
And then it's getting sold for 50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for 50K? Yeah, right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here. Not us. Now, we had...
That's what everyone says, by the way.
Listen, doesn't matter. No, I'm not everyone. There was a strategic...
My favorite part about this clip is the fact that bro didn't even technically deny it. He just said, what? No, I wouldn't do this for 50K. It was definitely way more. I scammed them for way more. I'm actually a lot richer than 50K. Come on, man. Really saying that he's different, not me. You used to these other scammers. The scammers who do it for chump change. I scam for big money. Dude, that's not the flex that you think it is. It really isn't.
Strategic allocation, right, through a foundation. Every single one of those was signed through a SAFT. The deployer wallet, you've heard of a strategic allocation or a private
How much
sale.
did y'all get doing a pre-sale? How much did y'all make?
It's not that we made.
Selling out your fans. So
over here, can you give
exact?
Hold on, CoffeeZilla, take a chill pill, brother.
So
y'all just rug pulled a bunch of people.
No, there's no rug. We're here every single day. There's no rug pulled, and it's not done by us. Yes, snipers sniped it up to an insane market cap.
No, it's not just snipers.
That was not us.
That was
listen.
You know that.
Listen, no. I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme.
There's not a.
I'm sure that's not you getting those fees, right? Who's making the money on the fees? Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the project. So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay. That's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
You can literally hear the franticness in his voice. No. Actually, see, what had happened was the coin went up and then, people sold. So now it's down because that's how stock and crypto work. See? No scam. I like how during this whole time, Hawk Tuah girl herself has nothing to say. Probably because she was probably put up to this. Some people came to her and was just like, hey, yo, I know a real easy way to make money. You on board? And the fact that this happened doesn't even surprise me. For those of you who don't know, Hawk Tuah podcast, Talk Tuah, is sponsored by, you guessed it, Jake Paul. And who's Jake Paul's older brother? Logan Paul. And what is he under fire for right now? Besides Lunchly, it's, his CryptoZoo scam. So, she seems to be in the company of people who are very knowledgeable on scamming their fans. And honestly, I wouldn't doubt if, allegedly, the Paul brothers came together to help pull this off, hired the people necessary, and just used her face to make a bunch more money and not have their names, their faces attached to it. To be completely honest, I kind of feel sorry for her. I mean, I saw in a podcast clip that she was on, she didn't even want the Hawk Tuah thing floating around. She actually messaged the guy who was spreading around the meme to stop spreading around the meme. You know, it was going around, people were saying it, and she was like, hey, you know, can you, like, stop posting around everywhere? I kind of just want to live my normal life. But then he was like, LOL, fuck you, and then kept posting it, and now she's here. But also, you know, you should kind of be knowledgeable enough about certain things before you do them as a content creator to make sure that nobody gets screwed over or anything. I mean, she could have been manipulated, she could have been fully aware. I'm guessing all she heard was, hey, we're gonna make a bunch of money, it's gonna be a cool meme, and she was like, oh, okay. I can't wait to do a meme and make money. Like,
first of all, the fees were there with Meteora Pools, and that goes to, yes, the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project, right?
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here, Haley Welch, right? And
how much does Haley Welch own?
This is Haley Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
CoffeeZilla.
Did she just make $1 million on fees on a rug?
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself?
Now, I'm not the smartest guy. Honestly, I would argue to say that I'm kind of retarded. But from what I do know, the tiny bit I do know, now keep in mind I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a financial advisor. Anytime that people mention having to go to, like, islands that are, like, U.S. territories technically and technicalities and, oh, I had to go to the Cayman Islands to set up this trust fund to do this, that, it's always a scam. Why do you have to go outside of the U.S. to set up your company? Is there something that you can't legally do in the U.S.? It just raises a lot of questions, makes things look kind of scammy, bro. You're not beating the allegations here.
Right?
Y'all wanted to make the money on day one? I don't understand. I'm just asking.
We're here every single day.
Billions of dollars in fees from the
day rug. 2, day 3. You know, this is how you run a project forever. Is you have to fund that. First of all, Over Here can speak to the extensive amount of work and time and people that are on this project. Over Here has around 18 people working on this right now as we speak. This is not a small time type of nothing. We're really trying to do something here and not just do it for one day.
You know, this may be a controversial take, guys, and it might end my career, but I think that 18 people working on a company or a foundation, as he puts it, I think that's something pretty small. That doesn't seem big time to me at all. I feel like big time would be dozens of people, hundreds of people, thousands, not 18. I mean, he was able to give a very specific number. This isn't exactly a big time operation that's gonna last years and years and years. We're gonna hear about lawsuits and her quitting her show, like she's gonna get InfoWarsed so hard. It's honestly pretty funny to see her rise and fall happen all within the same year. I don't think anyone's ever sped run their entire career like this. She went from famous to podcast to crypto scam all within just a few months. Her entire career and her entire existence on the internet is more proof that the majority of content nowadays is just fast food content. She didn't even last an entire year. She lasted a few months. This is insane.
And do it for 2 days like you're used to.
So who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Haley Welch make of that million, 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
It's a foundation. She owns 0 of the foundation.
So y'all made the money?
No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation in the Cayman Islands.
Who profited? Over $1 million was just made.
I'm telling you, a foundation that pays people out. And by the way, CoffeeZilla, I'm not asking you, questions that are irrelevant to the most important stuff that you said. Who cares where fees go? It goes to bills. It goes
when you're
to
charging
attorneys.
15%,
it goes to accounts. It goes to directors.
If you're charging
it goes to
15%
staff,
on the rug pool and you're profiting from the rug pool,
There's no rug pool because we didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true.
You know, I do gotta say, this guy isn't a complete dumbass. He's avoiding every question better than the rebel scum do Stormtroopers blasters. He's doing the perfect avoidance answer better than any politician I've ever seen. I guess whatever lawyers they hired and talked to gave this guy a little bit of media training and said, hey, if someone ever asks you when you're on public recording, do not answer any of these questions. Beat around the bush very hard, all right? Just like Fortnite, to explain it in Fortnite terms. Walk around the bush, but don't go in the bush. And if you're in the bush, don't come out. To me personally, this whole bit right here is what's really damning. I mean, he's straight up asking him, who profited? How much do each of you own? How much does she own? Do you own? And he's like, well, technically, you're not even asking important questions. Like, you're not even asking important, this isn't even an important question, bro. When the important question is, okay, well, who made the money after clearly a bunch of people sold the coin, sold the tokens? Like, I mean, somebody made money. Where is the money? Where did it go? And for some reason, he can't answer any of that. And for those of you who don't know how a blockchain works, every time somebody sells something, it's publicly visible. You can see that accounts holding whatever have sold whatever coin. So this whole bit of his non-answers is actually quite funny to anybody who understands crypto on any basic level. I'm not the smartest guy, but I mean, I kind of understand that, You know, the blockchain is a public network that can be viewed. It's literally just a transaction list. That's basically what a blockchain is. So this guy pretending that CoffeeZilla couldn't see that money was going somewhere and then not answering where the money went. It really looks like he did pull a rug. It looks like there was a rug there and somebody pulled it and a bunch of people fell over. It's blatantly obvious.
Yeah, that's defamation.
Doc,
You're saying
do the math. Do the math.
Defamation. You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was no rug pulled.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not going to You talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit. So why?
No,
why
you're not. You're
take it
talking over
seriously?
me. Let me just lay out your tokenomics. You guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day one from your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens? And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
It's not a scam.
The tokenomics are a scam. That's my opinion. You can say whatever you want about it. You can cry defamation. That's my opinion. It's a scam.
Well,
and I only do this for a living. I've only seen 1 million of these projects.
So who pays you, CoffeeZilla? Let's track your wallet.
Turn it around.
So to put this into Fortnite terms, all right? Imagine if everybody is given one golden scar. All right, everybody has a golden scar, right? The golden scar is the Hawk Tuah meme coin. But the amount of bullets you get is up to however much you can afford to get. Now, imagine there were some people who already had some bullets, right? They already had access to bullets before you did. And they were able to collect a bunch more. And the only bullets left is 3% of the total bullets. That's the only thing available for you to buy. That's pretty much what happened. And you only had that to do your Fortnite Battle Royale. Imagine you only had access to 3% of the bullets to try and win the game, when other people had access to way more bullets. That's... Did I just unironically try and explain a crypto scam in Fortnite terms? Jesus Christ.
Turn it around.
Over here, why don't you tell CoffeeZilla what we're doing with this
here
project?
For you. Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Haley Welsh's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much... I just got muted.
Yeah, so I mean, like we as mentioned, like we raised a 17% strategic allocation that was done at a $16.69 million valuation. You know, we tried to kind of keep that as decentralized as possible. You know, like we tried to basically, you know, we spent a lot of time going person by person at the start. You know, like trying to raise you know, 5K checks. You know. Like obviously the restriction there was, you know, we discussed this extensively with a lot of different people in the space. As mentioned, you know, I've been in the space myself for over 10 years.
I like how the guy talking at the end really sounds just like a Discord moderator. Yes, kitten. So what had happened with the meme coin was you didn't send Daddy any fee pics. So the meme coin crashed. I finished recording. I'm sick. But yeah, that's the end of that clip. There's another bit that I saw where she was just like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed now, after she gets asked some questions, and which really makes me think that she wasn't really involved in this too much. She was kind of just a figurehead. Her face and her name was being used, and if so, then Jesus Christ. The people who did this to her are scummy. If she was involved in this in any way, then she's even more scummy, and she'll probably go to jail.
But I mean, let's be clear, like all of us, as much as we can say it's experimental, like we all run, like I run a business as well. And I have operational costs, and it's cool when, like, for example, those operational costs, for example, afford me to go fly somewhere internationally first class, for example. I'm just using this as an example. So there's like an incentive for someone who's like operating a business to basically like have a successful operation that's going. So I'm sort of curious, like, not for the token price itself, but just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual like
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But
Yeah.
anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. And, for I guess we're talking over here, and I don't know if, what the distribution is, but are you guys able to
Let's let
speak in
Haley
terms of
sleep.
like?
It's been a rough day. It's all good. We'll come back tomorrow, Nick. You know, we ain't going nowhere.
You
It's all
can't
good.
you can't
You
just
could
tell me
DM
what your salary is from this. I'll tell you what mine is.
Honestly, at the end of the day, if you bought the Hawk Tua meme coin, natural selection. We're gonna have to wait for updates about the whole legal ramifications of all of this, see what lawyers have to say if the lawsuits go anywhere, or if anything even happens at all. I mean, so many people pull off crypto scams, famous people, and literally nothing happens at all. I mean, there's a couple of media attention. People like me make videos. Maybe it was all a publicity stunt, knowing that they wouldn't face any legal ramifications because of technicalities and whatever, but, I mean, if you bought the Hawk Tua meme coin, that's the lesson for today. Moral of today's story. Don't buy meme coins from famous people. You're gonna lose all your money. And instead of spending money on famous people meme coins, you should spend money over on twitch.tv/OGLofi by subscribing. Yeah, shameless plug. Seriously though, alright, all jokes aside, if you guys enjoyed this video and agreed with anything I had to say, then drop a fat like on it and subscribe if you're new. I would really appreciate that. Also make sure to check out links in the description. Twitch, Twitter, Discord, blah, blah, blah. Shameless self-promotion. You guys, you know the drill. Anyways, regardless of all the stupid stuff that we have seen, and the fact that I've said Hawk Tua more times in one day than I think I've wanted to say in my entire lifetime, I really hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I've been Lofi. Peace out, broskies.